Ladies and gentlemen,
Yo, yo, yo.
name is Conquest. This guy is LOSO. This guy is by far, maybe not by far, because we have a lot of great peers. You do have street hymns in Saga, but as I was just sharing with him,
And A-Ward, and my boy
yes,
A-Ward.
A-Ward. Can't forget A-Ward. KC represents Stand Up. But no doubt, this guy is an incredible MC, artist, battle rapper. Just looks like he's having so much fun. But the thing I want to ask you about, my roommate put me on, like, we're big fans of Stephen Furtick.
Okay.
Right? And he showed me this link. It's like, yo, somebody did this really crazy interpretation of Ultralight Beam.
Yeah.
So he sent me the link. He texted me. I saw it. And I'm like, oh, this is fire. This is, you know, sometimes some people do secular records and it's not the best, but, you know, it's crazy. Then all of a sudden you jump out of nowhere. And I'm like, that's LOSO. I know him.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. What was that whole situation about?
Yeah, so they contacted one of my good friends. His name is Nehemiah, and they said they needed a rapper who can kind of write fast, memorize fast, and then go ahead and perform. And so Nehemiah contacted me. They still didn't even tell me what I was writing for until maybe about a couple days before I went over there.
Really?
Yeah, so they sent me the instrumental, and so I wrote my verse. Fell in love with it. I went over there, practiced for like 2 days, then we did the performance. And so it was, I still, at the time, I didn't know how big it really was. Like, I did it, and I also had the same, I had the same perception. I was thinking to myself, like, man, like, there's no way we're going to be able to compete with the original, you know what I'm saying? And so when we went there, and as we were performing, practicing, I didn't know about the lights. I didn't know the scenery. Like, because I was a part of it, so I didn't get to see it.
So you didn't see
but
the production
yeah,
before?
but when after it was done, and people were sending me pictures and videos, I was like, yo, this is crazy. And so I really wrote. I had a great time writing it. I mean, I was really able to be like, passionate in my rhymes and my lyrics, and everybody enjoyed it, man.
I did. I definitely did. So tell me this, as far as the conundrum sometimes, because sometimes artists aren't the best battle rappers, battle rappers aren't the best artists. How do you find a good balance of both?
I think obviously always studying whoever's doing what in so like if I want to be the best artist I could be, I want to go ahead and start studying those who do it in excellence. Vice versa with battle rap. Me, I started doing music before I was battle rapping, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't something that I tried to do because I was a battle rapper. So I get to integrate the two, and so one of the great pleasures I get is like when people listen to my music and who have never heard me battle rap, they'll say like, yo, I didn't even know you battle rap. Like from your music, I wouldn't even know that. And vice versa. And those who've heard me battle rap, they'll listen to my music be like, bro, I would have never known that you battle rap by listening to your music. And so I want to keep the two separate. I do want to integrate both fan bases, but at the same time though, I want both of them to be like, look, he's a great battle rapper and he's a great songwriter. And that'll go ahead and speak volumes just to the artistry in general. So.
Right, there's very few. Eminem is probably the best that comes to mind. He came from that background and evolved into a great artist. So it's good to see that trajectory for you. One last question. The ministry motivation for you. Like, where does that come in? Like, what do you hope to do as far as like winning disciples, introducing people to Jesus, showing people the gospel, even in the most hostile of environments? How's that been?
So for me, it's not even like I try to attain. Like, this is just who I am. Intrinsically, I can't run away from talking about Jesus. Like all of my songs, this is all I could talk about. The only worldview I have is a biblical one. So. Obviously, the end goal is to impact people so that people kind of go ahead and come to know this God that I fell in love with. So whether it's battle rap or music, I want to go ahead and have healthy conversations right after it. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking in my head, all right, how can I go ahead and incorporate this, help this person? So the end goal, obviously, is the chief end for all, man. Like, I want them to glorify God, and I want me to go ahead and glorify God, and we both enjoy him forever. And so if I could keep eternity, in front of my eyeballs, if I could keep eternity right in front of my lens from the rest of my days, I know everything else will fall into place.
Amen. Cool. Dude, it's a pleasure speaking to you.
No, man.
Good meeting you. I always follow you, and now I get to meet the guy in the flesh. If you see that guy over there with the light skin with the locks, he's the guy who introduced me to you. He was like, you gotta watch him. You know what I'm saying? God bless you, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Queens represented, by the way, by way of Florida.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, man.